I'm Eleeus, and I'll be showing you how to master a track today. And so one of my good bros sent me a track he wanted me to master for him, and I thought this would be a really good opportunity to show everybody how to master. Essentially with just stock plugins and other plugins. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm actually going to skip ahead to where everything is playing at once because I just want to get a good idea of how everything sounds. So let's just get right into it.
Way to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going all night, goddamn.
Okay, so the first thing that pops out at me is that I want a little bit more bass and low end. I'm a person who really likes low end, so let's just boost that a little bit. And one thing to remember when you're actually mixing with your EQs while you're mastering is don't ever go over the 3 dB mark, because uh, the idea of mastering is that you are moving little by little while you're mixing, and you don't want to move too much, like go like this, because you'll actually ruin your mix while you're doing this. So for me, it seems like, let's see where this kick is hitting.
For a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage.
Yeah, so it's hitting around there. So I'm actually gonna go around 1.7. That's where I'm gonna boost, because it seems like that's where the kick is actually hitting. And so yeah, let's listen for something else.
All I do is pace. This mind's going all night, goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man. But it's moving fast with the foot upon it.
And then I actually kind of want a little bit of the high mids. Let's boost a little bit. 1.5. Around there.
The gas, I'm seated in the bag, just hoping that we don't crash.
Alright, starting to sound really, really good. And so next, what I tend to do is I will move on to my solid bus compression. And so you can actually use stock plugins. So if you want to use a stock plugin that your DAW is using, so if you just want to use this, it's totally up to you. I just like to use this plugin that I use because I'm just really used to it. So what I tend to do first, and this you can do this with all compressors that you have, is I will use the ratio. And I will move up and up and up, and I'll basically start from the bottom. And the other one thing that I wanted to mention was that usually people, when they're mixing, they'll start from up here and then they'll work their way back. With mastering, you want to start from the bottom and work your way up. So that's basically how you master. And so I'm just going to start this right where it was before. And then so what you want to do is you want to start with your ratio and then work your way up and see which one you like. And so I'm just going to do that. Actually, let me create a loop quick. So yeah, just watch what I do with the ratio.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going all night, goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man. But it's moving.
Okay, I kind of like it at 3 and 4. So let's look at that.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute.
I actually like it at 3, so we're just going to keep it at 3. Next, we're going to go to the threshold and work our way from the bottom up.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going all night, goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man. But it's moving fast with the...
Right there, that's where I like it. So next we will go to the release. So let's start from the bottom.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going all night, goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man. But it's...
I like it at 0.8. So the other thing that I want to mention too is you probably won't hear what I'm hearing. I have really shitty audio right now. I'm actually using my headphones. You're actually hearing my internal audio, so it probably won't sound as crisp to you as it does for me. So I can hear it a lot better than you can. But essentially use the same ideas that I'm doing. So when you're doing this, always remember, start from the bottom and work your way up. So yeah, let's just continue.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going on, I ain't got.
So yeah, that's where I like that. And then let's just put a little bit of makeup on there. I always tend to do the makeup last. Let's just see.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe.
Oh yeah, that's what I was hearing. So let's take this off.
Away, take me far away.
Now I gotta redo this. Okay, because I had the compressor on there. So I'm just gonna do this really fast.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going on, I ain't goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man. But it's moving fast with the foot upon the gas. I'm still away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going on, I ain't goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man.
Okay, so yeah. So let's just move on. We are gonna go to next. We're gonna just put a limiter and just leave it like that. Just put a limiter on, leave it at that, just so we don't peak. Because we don't want to peak or like what's the other word? Red line or some other stuff that other people use. Next thing we are gonna do is we're gonna put on some reverb. But when we're applying this reverb, we are gonna do this ever so slightly. So let's just listen to how it sounds.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going.
So just like that, we're gonna do that. And then don't really do too much to the reverb, just kind of have it ever so slightly because you're gonna barely hear it and it just adds a little bit more clarity. Next thing I wanna add is actually a stereo spread. So let's just see how this sounds. Let's just see right here. And
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going on, I ain't goddamn. Catch it if I can, like the gingerbread man.
and I'm starting to like that right there. And then after the last thing that you will actually do is you are gonna just use this, the fader, and then you're gonna boost it up to wherever you want it, just to make up for anything that was lost within the mix. So let's just work with that quick.
Away, take me far away to a place where I can feel safe. Need an escape for a minute, I mean days. My room's a cage, all I do is pace. This mind's going on, I ain't goddamn.
And then so yeah, that's basically it. The last thing that I would mention is that you want to peak at maybe just under -3 is what I would recommend, and that's what I do. Although even though when you upload to Spotify or SoundCloud, they will reduce that, but just as long as you're peaking at -3, you want to peak at -3. So yeah, that's basically how I master a track. I know it didn't take that long, but it's not really supposed to take that long because you don't want to damage your ears while you're mastering. And so yeah, I hope everybody found this really helpful, and like, subscribe, and please watch my other videos and listen to my music. Oh, and go check out my bro's channel. It is Brettlee Music. It'll be down in the description. All right, peace.